Hey, comic enthusiasts and pop culture lovers, I'm Ashley.
Sup, nerds? I'm Ryan, and together we are
Couple of Nerds!
Now, today's comic book series is one that's very close to my heart. Spider-Man has been one of Marvel's most popular comic series since his premiere in 1962's Amazing Fantasy. And that's all thanks to the late and great Steve Ditko and Stan Lee.
Aw, I love Stan Lee. He was awesome.
I do too. He was so inspirational, and he made sure to put every little bit of that inspiration into Spider-Man. When Lee and Ditko were writing Spider-Man, they wanted to make sure he was a relatable superhero, not an invulnerable alien or a billionaire who spent all day in a cave, or someone's sidekick. They wanted him to have relatable problems as well as fantastical problems. They wanted him to have relatable problems. They wanted him to have to balance his superhero life with his high school life, not to mention his part-time job.
Phew, that sounds like every millennial I know.
That's right. You see, back in the 60s, most teenage superheroes were sidekicks, like Bucky Barnes or Robin. They were there to ask the questions that the audience might ask, or to get captured so the superhero could save them. But Stan Lee and Ditko, they wanted to change that, so they wrote a story where a 15-year-old boy became the main superhero.
That's so cool. You know, I bet you wanted to be Spider-Man when you were 15.
Oh, I've always wanted to be Spider-Man, even before I was 15. Back when I first saw the show in the 1990s, I became infatuated with the character. Every time I come in contact with a Spider-Man series, I gobble it up. Whether it be a cartoon, a live-action movie, a live-action show, even the video games, but especially the comics.
You know, I bet it's really hard for Peter Parker to juggle so many things and still try to have relationships with others.
Oh, absolutely. Living the life of a superhero drains on every aspect of his life. His job, his education, his family life, even his romantic life take a toll. He always has to lie about where he has been, and he's always late.
Yikes, I feel so bad for Peter.
That's what makes him so relatable. He's dealing with so much, and he feels like he has to do it all on his own. He's got this great power, and with that power comes great responsibility. His responsibility.
I think I know why he's your favorite superhero now. Oh, it looks like it's time for some trivia. This time it's about our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Are you ready, Ryan?
I was born ready! Bring it on!
How did Spider-Man get his powers?
He was bitten by a radioactive spider while visiting a science lab.
What are Spider-Man's superpowers?
Spider-Man has the proportional strength and speed of a spider, as well as the ability to cling to walls and even sense when he's in danger. He also shoots webbing from his wrists, but that's actually thanks to a device he invented in most iterations.
What did Spider-Man base his superhero costume off of?
He wanted his suit to look like a spider-themed luchador wrestler.
What is the motto that Spider-Man lives by?
With great power, there must also come great responsibility.
Who voiced Peter Parker in the 1994 animated series?
Christopher Daniel Barnes.
He voiced Prince Eric in The Little Mermaid. Who played the theme song for that same series?
Aerosmith.
If you want to learn more trivia about our favorite webslinger and read these comics yourself,
You can swing by our sponsors, Blue Ox Games, and get some copies and merch for yourself.
tune in next Thursday where we'll be telling you all about how Ryan and I got to be so nerdy.